We think Mardi Gras, it's gorgeous. You can't help but look at it and be happy. Just $13 on a credit card gets that home, and we are moving on to the petrified wood pieces. Now, this is obviously a find right from the United States of America, Jay. We've taken $20 off the Nugget necklace. We do have matching earrings and matching cuff bracelet. But I mean, whenever you bring petrified wood, people just jump in. It's magical. It's history.
I bought this material over 10 years ago, and this is from a friend of ours, Phil, who spent his whole life pretty much specializing in petrified woods, mainly from the United States. Most of this was literally, it's harvested. It's not mined per se. They gather it. This was all gathered off of private ranches. A lot of these petrified woods that we're using here are highly collectible, and they're very, very limited. We went and bought, this is brand new. And the earrings are brand new for the event. You haven't seen it before. And what we did is about 10 years ago, Phil decided to retire. He got a little too old to really get out there and do it anymore. And so we bought his entire collection. And I have to say, there's a lot of people that have approached us to buy certain petrified woods from the collection. Of course, we don't do that because then we wouldn't have it for you. You can see like one Kate's wearing now, the one we have here, the one we have on the bump shot. They're all totally unique. There are no two of these that are going to be identical. And this is actually 30 to 50 million years old, 30 to 50 million years old. At one time, this was actually wood, but over time, it has been mineralized, and so now it's actually stone or rock. But it takes the color and the mold. You can see the grain in it. They can actually, scientists, what's really cool with this is, they actually date. They can date a lot of this, and they can tell you whether it was a wet year or a dry year from the ring formations. If the rings are real close together, it was dry. If the rings are further apart, then it was a wet year. So they're little time capsules, just like amber in a lot of cases.
Isn't that amazing?
But they're just totally unique, and this is really rare, okay? These particular, like I said, these were all harvested in the 70s, maybe early 80s, but mainly in the 70s is when Phil was harvesting them.
Well, when you look at each one of these, it looks like it's hand painted. Like there is no two that will ever be alike. And I'm sorry, I apologize about my microphone, but no two will ever be alike, Jay. They are absolutely magnificent. And so I love the striations, the character of that beautiful natural material. Think about that as a little piece of history, a little slice of life around your neck. And I think that's why so many customers, the minute they bring it or you bring it, they jump on in. It is absolutely magnificent. When you think that price is just under $80, this is $15 to own something so magical. When you look at this close up, they look like glass marbles, like they were beautiful. Beautiful. Here's
a little piece of rough you can see. You can see the wood, how that was, and then you can see the rings there on how this is. So this is actually the rough material, okay? But if you look at this, okay, this is, see the wood grain? So the tree was like this.
That's just gorgeous.
And then all we've done is, cut it, we polished it, cut the beads out of this. This is our Carl wood, and the Carl wood's also what we've used in the design. But you're looking at something here that was formed 30 to 50 million years ago. Think about that. I mean, it's a time capsule. And again, this was organic at one time. These were actually trees. It's really interesting. Remember when Mount St. Helens blew up?
Yes.
And you saw that, and it looks like pixie sticks, of everything, and then it's covered with clay. If we come back 30 to 50 million years from now and go to Mount St. Helens, you're going to have petrified wood, because that's how this was originally formed. And
so think about that as well, because this is something you cannot simply find out there. You can't go to the corner mall. You can't go. So it's such a meaningful gift as well if you're buying for yourself.
It's actually illegal to collect it on public land anymore.
I don't think a lot of people know that, because if I would have stumbled across a piece, I would have grabbed it and been in very big trouble for it. Final 740 of these.
There's a reason for that, because if you go to the Petrified National Monument, which we had taken, that's where we filmed that. We had taken you there. They show over time. They started in the 30s, and they took this. It's almost like a time capsule of photos, and they show you over the years how the petrified wood is diminished from that site. And the reason is everybody takes a little piece home as a souvenir.
Nugget won't hurt
But if you know, if you have a block of ice and everybody, you know, chips off a little chunk,
could
you
you
know,
imagine?
pretty soon you don't have a block of ice anymore, right? It's the same thing with the petrified wood, and that's why they have these huge signs out there that, you know, it's,
Do not
you know,
touch.
do not, do not, and they're very strict about it.
Well, think about this too. It's got those beautiful, soothing, warm colors, you know, those beautiful neutrals. This looks as if it's hand painted, and then you think about the magic of something being billions of years old, and you have to have it. I'm sorry we cannot bring more of these. We are final 700 of these remaining, with about 300 of you in the ordering process. This will go, and it seems like every time you bring anything petrified wood, our customer, your gal, gobbles it up. In fact, can we open up our testimonial lines? We would love to hear from you, your testimonials, because there is a spirit, there's an energy when you wear J. King handcrafted jewelry that it just feels really good. You feel special. It's not the things that you see coming and going or at the corner store or at the mall. It is very special. This is no different, Jay.
Well, you know, the cool thing about this, again, you know, Phil, we bought his whole entire collection. And when I say collection, he collected. That's all he did. You know, he specialized in petrified woods. He didn't make jewelry, per se. He sold specimens. But most of this material, in this case right here, this is collected in the, is around Nevada,
right.
is where he got this particular material.
So I just want to say the earrings are about 2 3/8 of an inch in the length. They're about $7 and change on a credit card. You can get the necklace and the matching earrings and still be at about $23. So just something for you to think about. Remember, everything, free shipping and handling, everything on 5 Flex when it comes to your J. King jewelry purchases. So jump in, get it before it goes, because all of these finds are unique from around the world. And so everything is very limited. I hope you jump in.